Everyone, the news starts in 60 seconds. Now at 11, hot temperatures followed by excessive rain has people staying indoors this summer. Tonight, find out the latest weather-related problem.
I'm Mark Johnson. We've got high pressure building in, but does that mean sunshine? I'll have your updated forecast.
It's the fastest growing community in Ohio. We'll tell you why. And the best way to give your college kids the cash they'll need for school.
News Channel 5 on your side starts now.
If you don't know it yet, it's mosquito season, and thanks to our weather this summer, they are out in full force, leading to concerns about the diseases they can carry. News Channel 5's Deborah Lee found some important preventative measures we should all take.
It was a perfect night for a walk in the park if you got here before the mosquitoes.
They get on your hands, they get on your arms, you're slapping here, you're slapping there.
Northeast Ohio is inundated with mosquitoes this season.
They've been terrible. My husband and I usually sit out on our deck and have dinner at night, and we've been trying to sit out there even with our torches, our tiki torches, and both of us have to retreat to the house because we're so chewed.
And according to the Cuyahoga County Health Department, they aren't going away anytime soon.
We've had a ton of rain this year. We're about 15 inches above normal. We had one of the warmest Julys on record, so we're going to be in for a rough mosquito season for the rest of the summer.
You see right there, and there, I just got that one just now.
The itchy red bites from those pesky little insects have always been a summertime nuisance, but there's a bigger concern. Mosquitoes can carry disease like West Nile virus. In fact, the health department says West Nile positive mosquitoes were identified during routine trapping in Euclid and East Cleveland. The best way to prevent mosquito bites is to use insect repellent, get rid of standing water, and go indoors at sunset and sunrise when they're the heaviest. And don't forget your pets. Brooks here got a bad case of heartworm from a mosquito bite.
It's a very serious illness, and everybody should have their dogs protected by having the heartworm preventative medicine once a month.
So far this season, there have been no human cases of West Nile virus in our area. The health department hopes to keep it that way.
Well, they will be spraying this Wednesday in East Cleveland and Thursday south of 90 in Euclid. If you go to our website, newsnet5.com, we have a link to more information from the Board of Health, and we'll have that information for you there all evening. Well, it's a good night to open the windows, great sleeping weather. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Mark Johnson to show us what's ahead for tomorrow morning.
Danita, do you notice something missing from our radar for the most part? Yeah, it's the rain, it's the thunder. We had all of this rain. 6+ inches of rain in Port Clinton, down into Port Washington, 6+ inches of rain near Madison and Perry in Lake County. I mean, it was a deluge over the past 48 hours. But now all we've got left is right up here. Let's zoom on in and I'll show you what we're talking about. Couple of lingering showers right into Conneaut, down toward Andover and Pymatuning Reservoir. Here's the Route 7 corridor here. They may drift southward toward Cherry Valley into Kinsman. They're not going to last long. That's the last of the showers. We do have some sunshine moving our way. I'll tell you if this is going to linger into the weekend in my extended forecast coming up.
Thank you, Mark. Things have started to quiet down a bit in downtown Cleveland, but movie crews were busy blowing up movie sets on East 9th earlier today. East 9th and Euclid looks nothing like you'd recognize after today's filming in downtown. It's been transformed to look like New York City's 42nd Street for the movie The Avengers. We found plenty of gawkers hoping to see a Hollywood star hanging out in Cleveland. Filming is expected to take about a month, so make sure you stay with News Channel 5 and Newsnet5.com for updates all this week about filming and road closures. New tonight at 11, the recent 2010 census revealed one of the fastest growing Ohio cities is in our area. Our Rich Geiser takes us there to find out why.
It sits in the shadow of a nuclear power plant, and its only hospital was closed and torn down. But it does offer a small town feel with its churches, historic buildings, and open park areas. Painesville in Lake County has been determined to be the fastest growing city between Cleveland and Niagara Falls. Residents preparing for Tuesday's opening of the Lake County Fair made it clear why they like living here.
We're a little bit country and a little bit city.
I think it's a really charming town. It's friendly and warm.
A lot of recreational opportunities in the lake. There's a lot of employment around this area.
It really provides all the services that we're looking for in a community.
It's a nice place to live. I've raised my family here, but we welcome everybody.
Painesville City Council President Joe Hata credits the 500 jobs created and new companies moving in like Cintas, PC Airfoil, and Core Systems.
It's been tough economically for everybody in the country, and Painesville's been holding its own.
The comeback for Painesville has been astonishing. Old buildings are being brought back to life, a new library has been built, and popular programs are filling the downtown park.
We have school spirit, but we also have the spirit of Painesville, which is just growing and growing.
Rich Geiser, News Channel 5.
And kudos to Solon tonight. Money Magazine says it's the third best town in the country to live in. The list is full of 100 towns, and Solon is near the top. It's also the top-ranked town to live in the state of Ohio. And that's because of employers like Schwabels and Nestle.
40 years, I'm 43. When I was 3, my parents moved here. My dad had a shoe repair shop here since I was a baby, and me and my 3 sisters, we grew up here in Solon, and we stay pretty close, and it's just my kids are in the same school system I went to, so it's a nice, nice community.
Money Magazine's rankings were based on everything from economic opportunity, affordable homes, safe streets, and schools. Wall Street looks a little calmer, at least for tonight. Investors were a little nervous getting back into the trading game after last week's roller coaster. The Dow surged 214 points before the closing bell. Both the S&P and NASDAQ made some strides for a third straight day. A $19 billion corporate buying spree helped spur the markets. A local restaurant is about to celebrate its grand reopening. The Mad Cactus on Pearl Road in Strongsville is booked solid for its reopening tomorrow night. And Positively Cleveland says Cleveland has a growing reputation as a culinary destination. Visitors are spending over $1 billion on food and drink in Northeast Ohio.
We're having a wonderful time. We just got here from New York.
And we drove to Cleveland for pizza and meatballs.
Lola's.
And Lola's.
Michael Simon's restaurant. Michael Simon's restaurant. We heard it was wonderful.
I don't know, $1,000 a couple, conservatively? Yeah. Conservatively.
Cleveland's really developing a great reputation as a place to come, farm to table, local food, and innovative use of the ingredients.
And although the Mad Cactus is booked for its grand opening, reservations are available for later in the week. In Indiana, no fair food or rides to enjoy today. Fair organizers took time to honor the 5 people killed in the stage collapse from over the weekend. There are still so many questions as to how the high winds took over the stage and landed on all the people. They were waiting on the country music group Sugarland to come on stage. The governor calls the whole thing a freak accident. Anthony Sowell's lawyers are back at work to make a case for him. Court papers show they plan to request a new trial. They allege juror misconduct. Sowell was sentenced to death last Friday. His lawyers claim the jury forewoman was prejudiced against Sowell. He was convicted of killing 11 women whose remains were found in and around his Cleveland home almost 2 years ago. In Lorain County, there is a serious feral cat problem tonight. The animal rescue organization Pet Rescue usually focuses on taking in death row dogs, but now the group is trying to help at least 75 stray cats in Elyria. Considering one cat can have 3 litters a season, this problem could get even worse. You can read more about how to help on our website, newsnet5.com.
All right, after a soaking weather weekend, can we keep next weekend drier and warmer for you? I'll have the answer in my updated 7-day coming up.
Next,
We really missed him and we appreciate him coming back.
a soldier comes home, his warm welcome back to work.
First day back, so I gotta get used to it.
At the height of drama, motherly instinct kicks in. How a mother calms her child down after a car accident.
Sing Mommy a song.
News Channel 5 continues to prepare you for the new school year. See the payment alternative that is safer on and off campus. Next.
The summer break is quickly coming to an end for students and teachers. Some start tomorrow. The faculty at Apex Academy in East Cleveland hosted an open house for students, parents, and teachers. It was a great opportunity for the kids to slowly acclimate themselves back into the school year. We caught up with a couple of kids who are actually looking forward to getting started.
Just to be familiar with what classroom I am in, and to see what I'm working with this year, learn the material that I'm going to learn this year.
It's a good school. It's like good education, good teachers. You can have fun and learn at the same time.
Love to hear that. Apex Academy is a charter school with over 600 students from K through 8. Debit, credit, or cash. With so many financial tools, it can be difficult to choose which one is best for your college-age child. On Your Side consumer investigator Jen Strathman shows you an alternative to all three.
Heading off to college is tear-jerking for parents, but brings a sense of relief for students.
You come out from under your parents' wing and you're not exactly sure what to do, and so you kind of go crazy for a little bit, and then it's like you got to reel it in.
Alyn Martin learned quickly to reel in the spending spree when she was hit with an overdraft fee. She cleared out her wallet and traded her old debit card for a safer one, Carol Cash.
It is like a debit card, but controlled.
John Carroll parents and students can load up the card with as much money as they want. It's accepted on and off campus at select businesses, and there are no overdraft fees. These fee-free cards are available at colleges across the country as an alternative to credit.
Many colleges are no longer allowing credit card companies onto their campus to solicit students because of the issues we have seen nationwide with credit card debt.
Plus, it's more difficult for a student to get a credit card. If you're under 21, you need a cosigner. So the word credit is not as common as it used to be on college campuses.
I don't really know much about it yet.
Several students told 5 on Your Side they didn't know how credit cards work. It's because debit cards are the new player on college campuses.
I try to just keep like a steady balance at all times. I kind of have a number that I don't want to go below.
Ellen Bach found even with a tight budget, college life makes it easy to go over budget. It took just one mistake, and Ellen racked up $60 in bank fees.
It really sucked.
After that $60 mistake, Ellen learned her lesson about money. It was costly for a college student, but far less costly than leaving college with thousands of dollars in credit card debt.
I'm going to date myself by saying this, but I was stunned when several college students told me they did not know how a credit card worked. It's a good and a bad thing. We all need some credit, so it's okay to get a credit card and use it to make small purchases every few months, like for gas. Then just pay it off every month. Ask the bank for a small credit limit like $500 so you can't dig yourself into debt. If you really like debit, consider opting out of overdraft protection. That way, if you make a debit and don't have enough money in your account to cover it, the charge will be denied. It may be a little embarrassing at the counter, but it's cheaper than paying $30 in fees to cover a $3 cup of coffee. Now, I break down all these options on Newsnet5.com. On Your Side, Jen Strathman, News Channel 5.
A father's honesty may have cost him and his sons about $50,000 in money to pay for college. It all started innocently enough. Pat Smith took his boys to a hockey game. One of them was called out of the crowd to take a shot with a puck for $50,000. One problem, 11-year-old Nick Smith had his name called, not his twin brother Nate Smith. But Nate was nowhere to be found during the contest, so Nick stepped in.
Honesty was the best policy, and we wanted to set a good example for our kids. The next day I called back and I said, you know, it was really Nate that made the shot.
The insurance company in charge of the contest says the rules state that the person whose name was called has to take the shot. So far, no official decision has been made. Google wants to make the largest business takeover in America. The internet giant has agreed to buy Motorola Mobility for $12.5 billion. Google believes the move would help it gain a stronger presence in the cell phone marketplace for its Android system. It also wants to help defend against future patent lawsuits. Motorola Mobility holds about 17,000 patents worldwide. Apparently, billionaire Warren Buffett wants to pay more taxes. That's what he said in an op-ed piece in today's New York Times. Buffett says he and his rich friends have been, quote, coddled long enough by a billionaire-friendly Congress. Buffett also called for a tax hike on Americans making more than $1 million a year. He also says higher taxes don't hurt job growth. A very emotional moment was caught on a 911 call. A Colorado mother involved in a traffic crash tries her best to calm down her little girl, looking for any kind of distraction to make her feel better.
Really sorry. I want them to get you out. You know I love you more than anything. Can you sing Mommy a song? Can you sing our ABC? A, B, C, D,
The family was hit by a driver accused of being on drugs and alcohol at the time of the crash. Through rain, sleet, or snow, we can count on the mailman to deliver. Residents in the Brooklyn neighborhood are particularly fond of their mailman, Rob Lustig. You see, Lustig was away for a year serving in Afghanistan. And today, the local residents welcomed Lustig back on the job.
I'm out here about every morning, and he'll take the time to say hello, let me know how things are going, you know. And I really missed that.
He threw out the garbage for the senior citizens when they couldn't come out.
We really missed him, and we appreciate him coming back.
It's the first day back, so I gotta get used to it.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. It's good to be home.
Thank you.
Lustig served as a mechanic in Afghanistan. He says he missed the daily conversations with the people on his route most of all.
Scanning the sky with 5 live radars, this is your Power of 5 Doppler Network weather.
Well, we still have some very soggy yards out there, but these are the only rain showers left in our viewing area on the Power of 5 live Doppler network, coming right in along the Ohio-PA line. Conneaut into Bushnell Corners down along Route 7 there. May stretch down into Andover. This is all ground clutter near Burton. So that's the last of the rain showers. I think everybody else is going to stay dry. In fact, this area is going to fade away quickly over the next hour or so as high pressure begins to build in. So dry weather is the forecast for the overnight hours. So let's go to our big board weather maps, and we'll check out a larger view on our Power of 5 live Doppler network. Here's that upper level low sitting and spinning over New York State into the Boston, Massachusetts area. Look at all the rain here. They've had upwards of 10 inches of rain along the beaches of New Jersey over the last 3 days. For us, the highest amounts we could find, Port Clinton, 6.5 inches of rain since Saturday night through this morning. Just an incredible amount of rainfall for a lot of you. Not everybody got heavy rain. Mansfield only had, well, less than a half an inch, 0.41 inches of rain over the past 3 days. So feast or famine, kind of. Everybody's yard welcomed some rain. We didn't need quite that much. All right. So let's take a look at what's going on cloud cover-wise. Satellite map showing a clearing sky as expected. We're going to keep skies mainly clear during the overnight. I am a little bit concerned about some patchy dense fog forming by dawn for some of you. So as you drive into work tomorrow morning, you may be slowed down a little bit by the fog. Keep that in mind. Maybe allow yourselves a few extra minutes for the commute. North winds right now at 12, a dew point of 58. Still currently 73. It's comfortable downtown Cleveland. 66 in Akron, a dew point of 58. Northwest winds at 5 and the pressure 29.94. Here's the McDonald's neighborhood temperature map. 63 Dover, New Philly. Lots of 68s for the Pro Football Hall of Fame and the Akron-Canton Airport. Ashland University 67. Hopkins at 71. Same mark in Jefferson. Watch that low go bye-bye. Good riddance. Take the rain with you. We need sunshine, and that's exactly what we're going to get. Look at this high pressure building in. Here it comes. Sunshine with it for Tuesday into Wednesday. The next threat for rain will likely arrive on Thursday with a cold front moving in. Tonight, 60, mainly clear. Watch out for some patchy fog, okay? Cedar Point tomorrow looking good. 79, a few clouds. Going to be warm. Dry as well. Lake Erie boaters tomorrow, waves 1 to 4 feet. The 4 feet will be in the morning, closer to 1 by the end of the afternoon. Bright sun tomorrow, warm weather, dry, 80 degrees. Quick look at the extended. Here we go. For Tuesday, 80. How about Wednesday, 83. Thunder Thursday, 84. And dry and warm for the weekend, lower and middle 80s all the way through Sunday. Outstanding weather.
All right.
Index of 10, sorry.
Sorry. Sports anchor Mike Cairns is here to talk about our Browns.
And the sports could get a 10 tonight, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
Browns fans feeling good. Preseason win, getting ready for number 2 this week against the Lions. We'll talk about Colt McCoy and his great start, and a former Indian closing in on a milestone, trying to help out his old club at the same time. Highlights next. After a day off, Browns went back to work. A short week before the Great Lakes Classic on Friday against the Lions. TJ Well, after a day off, Browns go back to work a short week before the Great Lakes Classic on Friday against the Lions. TJ Ward held out of practice along with Ben Watson and Scott Fujita. Offensive lineman Billy Yates was placed on the reserve retired list. But a very good sign today, Browns fans. Running back Montario Hardesty taking part in drills after being sidelined for the past 2 weeks. Hardesty took plenty of reps, didn't appear to favor that surgically repaired left knee. Head coach Pat Shurmur would not say if Hardesty will get any playing time on Friday, but the young back happy to be back in full pads again.
You know, I feel like today I made some good cuts. Some running full speed, change direction cuts. I've got hit, and I've been playing football all my life, man. So when I'm on the football field, it's just about going out there and playing ball. So I'm ready to play whenever they let me go.
More good signs this morning before the players took the field. Yes, that's Mohamed Massaquoi working out, catching balls off the jug machine without a boot or a soft cast. Next step, according to Coach Shurmur, is getting him in his running game shoes and see how he works out. Browns also welcomed in number 33, Brett Johnson. Abria Johnson awarded to the Browns off waivers from Seattle. The defensive back signed last year by Buffalo as an undrafted free agent. Also spent time with Philadelphia and St. Louis. The team in need of safety help now after draft pick Eric Haig went down with a knee injury in practice last week. While all the work Colt McCoy did in the offseason looks to be paying off, evident by his preseason opener against the Packs, where he was almost a perfect on the night, completed 9 of 10 passes and a touchdown pass there to Josh Cribbs. Head coach Pat Shurmur liked what he saw, and he's looking forward to another solid week from Colt. Well, the Indians had the day off as they get ready for a crucial 6-game road trip, beginning with the team chasing them, the White Sox. Take a look at the pitching matchups. Ubaldo Jimenez goes up against Gavin Floyd tomorrow night. Wednesday, it's Carmona against Mark Burley. Thursday, Justin Masterson and Philip Humber. White Sox have the Indians' number. Tribe is coming off a 4-1 week at home. Well, Twins-Tigers former Indian Jim Thome single-handedly helped out his old club tonight, tied at 3 in the 6th. Thome, the 2-run home run, number 599 of his career. Twins take the lead 5-3. In the 7th, Thome, say it ain't so. That is number 600. The 40-year-old former Indian becomes the second fastest hitter to reach that milestone. Only Babe Ruth reached 600 home runs faster. Twins win it 9-6. Indians now just 2 games behind Detroit. Congratulations to Jim Thome and there his wife Andrea to greet him at home plate. We're back after this timeout.
My lawn is growing as we speak right now, after all the rain we've had. And yours too. You'll get a chance to mow it tomorrow and Wednesday with sunshine and highs in the lower 80s.
Are you going to help them mow it?
I got to mow mine.
All right. Thanks for watching News Channel 5 at 11. Have a great night.
Closed captioning of News Channel 5 at 11 is sponsored by your Northeast Ohio Ford dealers. Until our next newscast, stay connected through Newsnet5.com, at home or on the go. News where you want it, how you want it, from News Channel 5, on your side.